Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Tbcians and non-Tbcians worldwide, in the world you are watching or listening from. Broadcasting live from BARIGA, Lagos, Nigeria. The time now is approximately 10 a.m. Nigeria West African time. Amore et reverare. Amore et reverare. I'm really sorry for the noise you are hearing above. From above is another flat upstairs that they are working on. So please just concentrate on my voice. Amore et reverare. That is our greetings, love and respect. Love and respect to everybody in the world, especially the downtrodden, the enslaved, the incapacitated, poor people of this world that TBC is targeting at. The target is to eradicate poverty globally and usher in abundance. My main topic for today is first of all to remind us that we are in the redemption month, November, and November is coming to an end now. So acquire as much cookies as you can and redeem as quickly as you can, except you want to wait till maybe May 2020 to redeem your cookies. But from what we hear from admin, this month may be the end of redemption of cookie rewards. That is, if we are able to fill the space for the billionaires. We need 1,111,111 verifiable members who have one coin and above, and then we are filled in the billionaire space. If we fill the billionaire space, the redemption will end. It means then that any bonus or anything you earn in TBC goes straight into KRINGLE, usable money that you can use to transact and exchange for goods and services. This is our distribution time, and we are moving fast to get to 1 billion people so that our economy will be self-sustaining. Our economy is private, peer-to-peer. Our economy is not public. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to expatiate on this because a lot of people have been calling me to tell me that they want to sell their wallets, they want exchange, and on the telephone, as much as I can, I'm trying to explain to them. Now, so go to the blog, go to where you log in into your KRINGLE back office. You will see the public notice. Yeah, let me share my screen now. Let me share my screen so that we go to the public notice. You see, a lot of people have not taken their time to understand the TBC. Okay. Is it stop sharing? Oh, okay, then by sharing, click on it together. We are now sharing. Let me see if we can go to my. Let's see if we can use it. Go to KRINGLE. You can look at TBC as a country without borders because it covers the whole world. What is existing now? A parallel economy to what is existing now. If we go to have exchange with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, all those commercial cryptocurrencies that are fluctuating left, right, and center, it means we are going back to what others are doing, and the aim of eradicating poverty worldwide will be defeated completely. Because all these cryptocurrencies have been hijacked by the powers that be, by the elites, by the rich people. And if you are a poor man and you go into it with all your wealth, one day the value will get to zero and you will lose all your wealth. But with TBC, any money, any KRINGLE, any coin you have in TBC, the value does not depreciate, it does not go down. It goes only up because it's based on human beings. Every one of us that joined TBC comes in with a grain of gold. And by the time we get to 1 billion verifiable members, all our coin, every TBC coin will be worth 1 billion grain of gold. And if you convert that, that will give you around $2.5 billion. That is why if you are having one full coin of TBC, you are a billionaire. So we cannot have exchange, please. And there are some people who have rushed. I don't know how they acquired all those number of coins that called me and want to sell their wallets. You cannot sell your wallet because you cannot transfer or transact more than 100 KRINGLEs per day. 100 crinkles per day, then how many days will it take you to transfer one full coin? Not to talk of 300 coins that some people are telling me. So you see, that is a way to checkmate those who are discounting our money, trying to rubbish our money. So they'll be rendered handicapped. Now they cannot do much again with their intentions. So if you are a TBCian, if you have TBC wallet, the only advice you have is to work hard, and see that we get to 1 billion people and our economy will be full-fledged and you can use your coins and crinkles completely, 100%. Now then, if you get to this page where you log in to a crinkle back office, you will see that one of the items there is, you see login, you have merchant locations, you have public notice before you have donations. Now, if you go to public notice and click it, you click on public notice. Now you will get into the basic knowledge of what TBC is and what TB is not. Now, you can see here, KRINGLE Private Society, the billion coin. Global Sharing and Erimosere Society, public notice. And this was on October 1st, 2018. So, ladies and gentlemen, you go and read through this. You go and read through it. It gives you a lot of knowledge as to what TBC is, what it stands for, everything you want to know about TBC principles and the legality of TBC is already written here. So I don't know why people find it difficult to follow the real process, the legal or the lawful process. You just need to read. If you have questions, you come to the meetings and ask questions. You can now come to me and ask me questions about what is written here, and I will be happy to answer you. But first, you have to go and study this place. So even here, you also have the articles of association of TBC. The articles of association is here. These are the things you need if you are having a lawful organization. Now you have the society mission statement. So you have even the vision of TBC is here under this platform. You get everything you want. So it's necessary that everybody should study this very, very carefully so that you don't waste your time doing unnecessary things. Instead of going out to get more recruits, you are busy trying to have an exchanger and all sorts of platforms. Anybody who offers you an exchange is a fraud. The only way you can use your crinkles or your coin is by having transactions with your fellow TBCians. And how do you do that? On this same page, move back. On this same, you have the merchant listing. you have the merchant listing, and on that merchant listing, every country in this world is listed with the merchants of TBC listed therein. So if you get back here, you see the merchant listing. You see it's a merchant location. If you click on the merchant location, you click on it. Now you come to this page. On this page, you have countries. Now let's take Nigeria as an example, because I'm talking from Nigeria. Most of the people have been calling me and Nigerians who do not understand why TBC is not having an exchange, and where they can spend their money, where they can use their money to buy something. Some say that they are very poor now and they have a lot of crinkles and they can do nothing. I say, yeah, it's because you don't follow what is happening in TBC. You have to attend meetings. You have to read the blog daily, for you to know what is happening in TBC, and you know how to use your crinkles. I've explained to people that most of the things in this office we are now, television, chairs, wall, computers, were bought with crinkles. But some people are lamenting instead of doing something. You can't get anything for doing nothing. You have to do some job, ladies and gentlemen. So if we go to Nigeria now, this is Nigeria. I click on it. Now you get to Nigeria, it will say states. You go to states, that's the merchant listing. You go to states, you see all the states in Nigeria, the 32 states, including Abuja. You go to Lagos, you click on Lagos because I'm in Lagos. You click on Lagos, and then if you click on Lagos, it will ask you which city in Lagos. Now you go to the city in Lagos, you see, here are the cities. So I will go to Lagos, because even though we're in Lagos State, there's a part of the city called Lagos. Can you see it? Please watch here. Where is Lagos? No, Lagos. Lagos State. So in Lagos, I will take Lagos State. I will take Lagos. Please, madam, I'm busy. This Lagos, click on Lagos. No, go down first. I want to go up. Go up. Okay. Now, if you look at the map of Lagos, all these red points indicate locations of merchants in Lagos, not Lagos State. You know, we have Lagos, we have Ikeja, we have Shomolu, we have Bariga, all the local governments. So these are the merchants in Lagos. So you can see. And most interesting is if you go down, you even see merchants who are selling second-hand cars with crinkles. I just bought some land at a Kotu area 2 days ago with crinkles. You don't just relax and think everything will just fall on their shoulders, on their laps. No. You can see how many merchants we have here. Printers, construction, even hospitals. Hospitals are here. This is a digital world services. From where I'm broadcasting now, you can see this. This is as a merchant. This is a sign that it has been investigated and proved that it's a registered company in Nigeria. So please, you can see all these companies are registered companies in Nigeria, and you can do your transactions with them with your KRINGLEs. Don't go outside TBC and want to do transactions. It's your job even to get in merchants in TBC. We have more than 80,000 merchants as of now. By the time we get to 1 billion verified members in TBC, we'll be having more than 50 million or more merchants. Even you who are a member of TBC, you are supposed to be a merchant. For example, I am a merchant. I still have to get myself listed here. I have not presented my certificate of registration yet to admin. I am a civil engineer. So as an individual, I'm a merchant because I can do a house construction for you, and I'm prepared to take 50% of the charges in KRINGLEs and the other 50% in naira or dollar or pounds, anyone you want. So I don't know why people are still talking of exchange when all these possibilities are there. They talk of exchange because they are ignorant, they don't know what is happening in TBC. Please, my dear brothers and sisters, TBCians and non-TBCians, TBC is an economy of its own. If you want to be in TBC, you have to acquire our money. TBC has a vision, and that is to eradicate poverty worldwide, and it uses the KRINGLEs or the coins as a medium of achieving this mission. So if you are a TBCian, you have your KRINGLEs, you use it pair to pair among your people. That is why it is necessary for you to know fellow TBCians, be in the meetings, recruit people, your downline, and recruit merchants so that you'll be able to transact businesses with your own money. Our own money is as good as any other money outside there, but don't mix them up. We do not have exchange. We're not going to have any exchange. We want to remain within ourselves. So having said that now, I have to stop sharing now. So I have to get back to So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have the public notice, the laws binding us. As you join TBC, you sign to that agreement to eradicate poverty globally using our KRINGLEs. We cannot go public. We cannot have exchange. We cannot put ourselves in the domain of the elites, because immediately we have exchangers and begin to transact our coin publicly, then we have become a public currency, and all the governments will want us to be under them and they control us. And the aim of TBC, the vision of TBC, is thereby destroyed completely. The idea of eradicating poverty worldwide will never come to pass. We have all these currencies. Has any of them declared that they want to eradicate poverty worldwide? None. Because that is not their aim. The aim of the fiat currency and even all this cryptocurrency is to enrich the rich, to make the rich richer and poor poorer. Our own is just 180 degrees in the opposite direction. We want to make the poor rich. We want to take the poor out of misery, squalor, disgrace, and enslavement. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, please, let's go all out now and recruit people so that we can quickly get into our in the economic phase, because we are already using our money to transact business now, to exchange for goods and services. But it is not full-fledged because we are still doing the part our money and part the fiat currency. By the time we are full-fledged, you shall buy everything fully with TBC crinkles or coins, not mixed up with any of the fiat currencies. So, my dear brothers, if you want to know more, if you have any problems, if you have any questions, please get in touch with me. My name is Dr. Solama Utu, broadcasting from Digital World Services, a company registered in Nigeria, representing TBC full-time. I'm a full-time TBCan, working full-time TBC. You can see at the background there, you see the TBC logo and everything. This office is meant for TBCans who don't have the wherewithal to have their own office or have the equipment to do their transactions. You are free to come to this office and do your transactions free of charge. We are open from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. every day, except Sundays. So please, my phone number is 080-371-79661 or 080-97-1944-44. Go to my channel, subscribe to it, get in touch with me if you're in Nigeria. This office will be launched on the 7th of December 2019. We are now going around sensitizing people. We have flyers, we have everything. You can join me so that we sensitize people in Lagos in particular and Nigeria generally quickly, so that even you will benefit from it. Because if we sensitize them, anytime you talk to anybody about TBC, they will listen because they've already heard of TBC. So, my dear brothers, join me on Saturday. I'll be doing a Zoom meeting with my TBC friends. The link will be made public on Saturday morning. The Zoom meeting will be by 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. Thank you very much. God bless you. Amore et reverare. Love and respect. Thank you. Bye for now.